are now on item number 8. Matters arising from the minutes of the council meeting held on Thursday, the 30th of January 2020. Honorable Councillor NC Evanescu.
Thank you. Thank you, Honourable Luigi. Oh, they spoke about sabotage, and I think today it's really happening here. No, it's on. Oh. You know, when it takes so long to get the microphone, it feels like I'm going to make a long speech, but it's a short thing. Acting Speaker, the item under questions in that minutes of the Council, under item number 10.2, it says Councillor E.J. van Rooyen indicated that she submitted a question to the Office of the Executive Mayor in June 2018 and is yet to receive a response. The next page, on the red page 16, it says the Speaker requested a copy from Councillor van Rooyen, Councillor van Rooyen's question in order to make a follow-up. Now, I believe the copy has been made and everything has been done. I still have a copy here. We don't have a response. This is totally unacceptable, of not having a response, even if we come to Council. It shows the disregard from the Mayor towards these questions. These questions, we have standing orders on what should happen with these questions. We have a lot of things on that, what should happen with these questions. From June 2018, we're nearly two years later and we still don't have an answer. It's totally unacceptable. And it goes regarding the report on grant funding received for the Johannes Stegman Theatre. There was some grant funding done, 3 million rand. We'd like to know where that funding has gone to, what happened to it, and why is the theatre not upgraded yet with that 3 million? And that is what we'd like to know. Can we have an answer on that, please? And can we have it as soon as possible? Maybe not even by the next council meeting.
Honorable Councillor Tabo, Honorable Councillor Makai,
the people who know they stole tomato talking about are now raising hands, all of them.
I saw that.
They are not speaking. I'm sure there are a lot of issues that the mayoral committee is dealing with. They are a process that we need to follow. There are so many issues that we need to process as far as this not motions or letters that are coming in for executive. So we are not.
On a point of order, Speaker.
We are going to finish that.
On a point of order, Speaker.
However, then one have
Speaker.
said that they are busy with testing
Point of order.
orders, but we cannot refer with standing orders that we are.
Honourable
not
Speaker.
approved. Thank you very much.
Honourable Speaker, on a point of order.
let me come in.
On a point, I'm raising a point of order.
Yeah, no, you are noted, Honorable Councillor. But this matter, no. Honorable MMCs, members of the mayoral committee, this matter was referred to you in 2018. And for the past 30 days, you are failing to respond to the questions.
Thank you.
He's defending.
He's defending.
No. Honorable members, we can't defend. The point of order, let's come in. Honorable Councillor,
if you don't call that behavior out of order, because you are speaking, there's required to sing. You finished singing long time ago, but you are singing at that time. And surprisingly, the chief there is a whip, but it's making noise there, and we are speaking. So can you do the same?
Okay.
Can you make order on that side?
Which side?
But I'm saying, I request members of the mayoral committee to finalize this matter so that in the next council meeting, this matter has been dealt with and there's no more questions on matters arising. Please. Honorable Councillor, you are also noted, but I must start with Honorable Councillor Nasebo.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Thank you for the input that you have made on and the defending that was tried to be done by the MMC there. That I was raising on a point of order. That there are rules on the standing orders that talks to questions, that talks to time limit as to when questions must be answered and so on and stuff like that. So we're talking about a very long question here. Therefore, for him to stand up and try to justify the incompetence and the unaccountability of the Emirate Committee and so on, it is out of order. But thank you for the ruling that you have made, and we believe that we will get the the answer as soon as possible. Thank you.
MNC? Okay.
No, thank you very much, Honorable LT Speaker. Thanks for the patience. We hope you will understand. I wanted to come to the question where the Honorable Councillor wanted to get an answer in as far as the theatre is concerned. And what never sat with me well was that I want the answer now. And that the man or the councillor was, I believe in my head, that I don't think it was correct for him to say that. That I want an answer now. It was incorrect. But because the answer is there, I can give it to him. I can tell him that there was no cash that was brought into this municipality. There was a pledge.
There's a point of order.
There was a pledge.
There's an order. There's an order. MNC. Councillor Matthew.
He must sit down.
What is the point of order?
Acting Speaker, our MMC, I think, is lying. Our councillor never said it now. He was just referring on all the questions that has been submitted to the office of the mayor. That one was an example, and the answer he wants is, he didn't say now. Thank you.
But we cannot say on a councillor. That is not. I know if it was in Parliament, we were going to say it's not parliamentary, but it's not correct. It's incorrect to say he is lying. Say no, don't say he's lying. Continue.
But now they're making an issue of it.
No, the correct answer to the Honourable Councillor is that a letter has been written to the department. We hope that in the next coming council meeting, the question that he was asking, when is that 3 million coming? We'll have it by then. Maybe even before that, he might have it. But I'm saying now, a letter has been written. The directorate is busy with that, and we hope that in due course we'll be receiving a kind of a response where all councillors will be.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Thank you.
On a point of order, Speaker.
NCA, you are not acting mayor.
Speaker, I wanted to raise on a point of order.
Can we have the point of order first, and then I can...
Let's hear the point of order.
Thank you. Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The point of order is allowed by the rules, Honourable Speaker. Therefore, when we're raising on a point of order, it should be addressed immediately, according to the standing orders. I would like to request that in the future. The Honourable MMC is out of order according to the standing, because the standing orders describe categorically clear as to when questions must be answered. That is that. Therefore, saying that it might be answered maybe before, those we have the rules that must be adhered to, and that is implemented by our mayoral committee and the executive herself. Therefore, the issue of questions is not a matter of choice when you feel like answering. We want an answer as with the time that is given by the rules that were. So it's not about the matter of choice whether you feel like doing it or you don't feel like doing it. It's not about feelings. We're not working according to feelings. We're working according to the rules, not feelings. How people feel, if they're happy or not happy.
There is another order. No. Let me come in. Let me allow the
Feelings are feelings.
I have noted. No, Honorable Councillor Masego. Honorable Councillor Masego, let's hold on our. Please. Let me allow the acting executive mayor to speak on this matter.
No, thank you very much, acting speaker. I'm missing my chair somewhere there. Acting speaker, there are a few issues that I think we must give a clear context on. It was part of the challenge of our council meeting prolonged for 8 hours here, is that we take decision, and in the process of taking a decision, there's a repetition, exceptional, tedious expression of different views. The honorable member there, Councillor Van Easton, has processed the matter for council to pay attention on this particular matter. There is nothing that says that limits council to say the matter is correct, because part of what he has submitted to this meeting is to say go and look into this. It might not be a question of now or when, but that must be attended to. And I think council out of that, because that was another statement from the council himself. Now, to then deal with the semantics in terms of how is it that an answer should be given, it could be a conversation for us, but on a very different scale, speaker. So I want to request members. There is a question, the MMC has really, there is a readily available information. But of course, if there are details outside this meeting, you can't operationalize council. When that question was posed, or the questions that were posed, I expect the anticipation in terms of our standing rules will then deter us from operationalizing the administrative work that must happen outside this. But really, Honorable Speaker, we were over-indulging on this particular matter. There is a principle to say the MMC responsible will then take these issues from what the member has already said. If there could be issues around the content on the responses, that will be done administratively, please, Honorable Speaker.
Honourable members, we need not to be emotional against each other. You are becoming emotional on this matter, a simple matter. Really, honourable members, I request that you be patient and let's deal with this matter at another level. I'll make a follow-up on this later. I'll speak to the executive mayor and the department concerned. Now, in my capacity now, in my other capacity, as the chairperson of the Municipal Public Accounts Committee. So therefore, I request that we move to the next item. Okay, you say no. Honorable Councillor,
can I just follow up, please?
Then you are not yet on
Thank you, Honourable Acting Chair. Acting Speaker, I don't want to let it fall. I don't want to prolong this very much. I can see that a lot of people is emotional, like you said, and it makes me extremely worried. But I want to make this actually a little bit worse. This thing didn't start in 2018. Let me just show you, and then I will tell you why comments made by the MMC Mslapo is so ridiculously laughable. On the 28th of July 2017, Councillor Van Rooyen wrote an email to the then Mayor Flora Mabuza. Flora, I hope I pronounced her surname right, but it says Mabua. Yeah, I was going to say Mabuza Shuttle, and I knew it was wrong. Anyway, Mabua. And in that particular one, she went to all the findings and everything. She wrote the whole one, It was just not given in by hand. The one that has been given in by hand a year later refers to that letter, but let us just read one more part to this whole thing. It says, a report on the grant funding received by the Johannes Stegman Theatre. It is reference A3805-2017. And it was resolved that it be acknowledged that the National Departments of Arts and Culture made funding available for the upkeep of the Johannes Stegman Theatre to the amount of 3 million rand. We're not disputing any other things. This is the facts that is there. And what amazes me is that people can actually stand up in this council and say, you know what, there's a process that might take now this year 3 years to get this done. This is not the way the MMC should work. If there's a program,
there's an order.
Speaker, we can't keep quiet on at the council meeting when people tell re-engineering processes. So 2017, for an example, then if I was not part of that mayoral committee, I'm not going to own the decision. Then we need to rework whatever outstanding issues.
Point of order, please, Speaker.
So here there are process issues.
Point of order, please, Speaker.
He cannot come and tell us about Mabuza and issues. We are not here for Mabuza.
Point of order, please.
This council is totally out of order.
Point of order, please.
Point of order, Speaker.
Let's allow the MMC concerned. Let's allow MMC Makai to explain.
Can I finish my point, please?
Yeah.
I was busy still on
He
the...
said point of order.
Okay.
Okay, let's give him. It's a point of order.
There's a point of order.
No. I accepted the question and I said, we discussed the matter in the department and we requested the directorate to please make a follow-up in the matter of that 3 million rand award. And I said, we are expecting a response from the department anytime soon. And I said, the Honorable Councillor and all members of Council will have this kind of a response in due course. Now they are saying, I must say, the money is in my pocket, or the money...
Point of order, please. Point of order. Point of order.
I'm making a follow-up.
Point of order.
We will bring a response.
Point of order.
There's an order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Yes.
Okay. Acting Speaker, thank you. Can you focus the MMC in brackets? Acting Speaker, please add this MMCs. If there is a competition of MMCs, we'll take them for that. So they mustn't be emotional here. We are not playing here. So if they are going to defend each other, let them go out. The bouncers must do their job. We are coming to this. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I just raise a point of order here? Because now things are really getting out of hand. I feel we are getting very unprofessional in this matter. The ball has been thrown around here now, assumptions has been made, and there's a saying in English, to assume makes an ass out of you and me. So let's stop assuming matters. Let's start getting to the crunch of doing our work, and let's take it seriously. All I ask is, let's do this professional. If the matter was referred, I'm happy with that. But seeing that I am the one that put in the question, can I be included in the process question. That is actually the big worry. There's no follow-up, there's no butler parent principles going on here. Thank you so much.
No, I don't think Councillor NCA will have to say anything after this. Councillor Van Rooyen has just said it now, that she's happy. This was her question.
Point of order.
And secondly, I'm committing myself that she will be included
Point of order.
in the processes. There's an order, MMC. There's an order. There's an order. What was everyone is in order.
Honorable Speaker.
I find it very difficult when members of council are trying to tell me on how to run this council meeting. I find it very, very difficult. You said I must become the acting speaker. Now you don't want me, you want me to instruct me on how to run the meeting. No, colleagues. Now, if this is the case, when you say you nominate me, next time I'll say no.
I second you.
Yeah. Yes, Honourable Councillor.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. You know, once the matter is brought into the attention of the council, it is no longer a personal issue. It is a council matter. Therefore, the Honourable NMC is wrong to say that the member is happy, whether the member is happy or not. Here we are dealing with the matter of the council. And it is not the first time 3 million is not accounted for. There was a 3 million, Honourable Speaker, that was said to be stolen in 2017. And that matter has never been dealt with up until today, where the CFO was suspended. We don't know what happened. And then now this is another 3 million. And then we don't, where is the 3 million? That is what we want to know. Thank you.
Honourable Speaker, Acting Speaker, let's see if we can finish this now. Maybe we'll be lucky and we can finish this now. The question that we wanted is we wanted an answer very quickly. All the MMCs have answered, did not answer quick enough. What I do find exceptionally amazing is the response we got on this question. And let me end this with a quote, and those that most probably understand the English language a little bit better will understand what I'm saying. There was a movie where the one woman complained a lot about something, and the actor told her, "The lady doth protest too much." Meaning, don't protest. If you over protest and you say things like saying, "We are saying that you've got the money in your pocket," which we didn't say. Don't over protest. Once you start over protesting, we start opening our eyes and ears. Don't protest too much, because it makes us think. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Mr.
I'm happy that this matter was raised by the Honourable Van, and he has just summarized the matter. Can we stick to that? Because she's the one that raised the question. Can the executive respond on the matter? But here, the standing order is two-way. It's either the mayor instruct the municipal manager to respond, or the mayor respond. Can we take the two before the next council meeting, so that the Honourable Van get the response on the matters, so that we don't discuss these matters? Yeah. Can we allow on that speak?
So, because otherwise, we're going to start doing responses can the honorable member get the response on that issue? That's what our request.
Acting Executive Mayor, I thought we are done. We are done with this meeting. We are done. Okay, I think the Chief Whip has made a ruling. I've been trying to make a ruling, Chief Whip, because I'm not. I wanted to address it on the other way now, because I can address it on the other way now. So we'll take the ruling that has been made by the Chief Whip. If it fails, then I'll take the other way around.